Hello friends, welcome to our channel Creating Essence. I am Megan. I'm so glad you stopped by today. We are having a fun little clean, I guess a clean with me sort of day, but it's with all 6 of us and it's cleaning out the shed. So this is our mess of a shed. These were nice productive blackberry vines. We cut them back every year, they grow back every year, so we're gonna take those out. This is our overflowing shed with lots of bikes, because people don't put their bikes away. And this is our little dilapidated shed. It was here and not in awesome repair when we moved in. Our goal is to clean up, is to take this down, expand the garden, and put up a better shed. But we need to put up a new shed so we have a place to put all this stuff first. In the meantime, we are making do with what we have, so clean up with us. You ready?
Yeah.
Your first job is to take all the bikes and neatly park them by the trampoline so that they're out of the way. Scooters as well, please. Alright, we've made a nice mess of the lawn here. Completely unearthed the breaking up ramp. There was no ramp, it was just a huge step, so it was really hard to get anything as far as mowers or the kids' bikes or anything in and out of there. So we made this ramp of kind of already rotting reclaimed wood before, but we have...
Check out how clean the in here is.
We're gonna. But, so we're gonna give this a facelift today. And here's the inside.
It's still a little pretty.
This, yeah, the people who we bought the house from said it would be cleaned out when we moved in. And it was not. The whole house and the shed. So this is stuff that was here. These are roofing tiles. We have not gotten rid of them because we have a roof leak. So they will come in handy whether we tear this down or just build a new one. So we're going to use this shelving. We've got some old posts here and stuff, different pieces of wood that can be used in the corner. Some large tools, and these shelving units were also here when we moved here. So we've got dangerous things like stain, simple green for cleaning the siding, chainsaw oil, one of the fuels up there, stuff like that on the very top. And then organic fertilizers like fish emulsion and bone meal, different things. And then we have these shelves we can put stuff on the way down. And yeah, it's all swept out.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. We use the snow shovel as a dustpan.
Real pink.
So it's time to build some shelves, to put some things on, and get stuff put away in here, and give this poor little ramp a facelift. All right, we've given the ramp a little makeover. I know it is not going to hold up super long, just covering those rotted boards, but it will work for a little while. And lumber for a brand new ramp is not in the budget. So now we need to measure between these studs because we want to be able to screw the shelves into studs. All right, when I nipped this branch down, when it fell, I got stung by a bee. But there were no bees, there were these guys. This is a new creature for us. I don't know. Gabe says they're saddleback caterpillars. I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna treat it like a bee sting and hope I'm not allergic and hope I'm not dying. Thank you.
Maybe you should check the bug infection.
This is our go-to for bee stings. Helps with the itch and the pain.
And the bug
Not
bites.
sponsored, just what we use. Oh, that really stings. Jeepers. Ouch. That is really hurting. I need to finish clearing the branches away from here, and I will be more careful to make sure I'm out of the way when those are falling.
I could tell that tiny thing was a saddleback because it looked like it had a saddle on its back.
Yeah, it did. All right, so the shed is totally cleaned out. It's still a hot mess over here. The ramp is given a little bit of a facelift. And the tools are all still out everywhere. Because, so apparently that thing is called a saddleback caterpillar. It is venomous. It's kind of one of those weird things, so nobody's tested for it, but I am allergic to a lot of bee and wasp stings and stuff. So I just wanted to be careful. So we went inside, and I'm out picking basil now for lunch, but we went inside so I could lay low and sit tight and monitor my breathing because I'm not new to this allergy game. In case I am allergic to it, I wanted to be able to catch any difficulty breathing or anything before it got too bad. So I didn't want to just push through and keep working. The one time I actually had to go to the hospital for a bee sting, I was out on a bike ride and I rode past a flower garden. Some bees took issue with that and they stung me. I got stung like 4 times on my back. Still had to ride a 1.5 miles home. And I was just, going home. And I have always swollen up with bee stings, but I'd never been stung more than once at a time. So I rode the rest of the way home, and then I got home and realized I was not able to catch my breath. We've got a problem here. And it just my breathing kept getting tighter and tighter, and we got to the ER in time, and that was good. I did not want to push myself and keep doing strenuous activity with a sting, not knowing if I was allergic to it. So we came inside, I did some Googling, posted on some of my awesome homesteader communities like the Pratt Pack and Wholesome Roots Friends, and immediately got some really great information on them and advice. So Rose over at Wholesome Roots told me how to make sure there are no spines still attached, and said a plantain poultice from the yard would help, so I did that. That's where we are now, and it's lunchtime. Well, it's past lunchtime because I kind of sat and monitored my breathing through lunchtime. But now we're inside. I have this nice little pack of plantain poultice attached to my hand so I can make lunch with it on. What? You want your kiki? You don't need a kiki. You want some lunch? Yeah. Eggs. Oh, the boy loves eggs. Anyway, we're gonna take a little break. Haven't built the shelves just yet, or put the stuff back in the shed, or fix the door. But we're gonna get back to that. Right now, lunch. Got some basil. I'm gonna make some basil and garlic hummus, and we're gonna have it on wraps and some fruit. This is not my afternoon, guys. I already cleaned up the floor, but I opened the cupboard, and these lovely, badly stacked Pyrex from children who unload the dishwasher. One of them fell out on me and hit the counter and burst. So now my coffee, my water, the butter, the food that I was making for lunch is now covered with glass shards. That's this day. It's about 3:30 and we are back at it. My sweet friend Rose at Wholesome Roots gave me some advice on how to take care of that caterpillar sting, and it really did the job. So now, kids are working on getting Saul's Power Wheels charged because he wants to drive his tractor around.
When I grabbed the first part, I got a cut.
Oh no, are you okay? You're crazy. Where are your shoes, mister?
Oh.
All right, so we're going to get the shelves built. We've got the level out here. We've got the circular saw, the drill, the screws. These are not going to be anything fancy. They're going to be for function only, pretty much like the rest of this thing. Yeah. And, oh, we got to put this door back on. I took one of the screws out because there's only one attached. The other had snapped off. And it fell down. So, first we get the door back on. Then we can build some shelves. Lines measured for the braces.
I saw his horse and I saw his wagon.
Oh, cool. And now, since I want to turn them into right triangles,
Look at all of them that we found. Are they black?
yeah,
Then we found them.
there we go.
And they're exactly the description you said. This long.
Awesome, good job, bud. Thank you.
They're really, like, rustish, and it really irritates my skin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I put them with those?
If we put one here at 10 inches, so that the studs at the center will be 25.5 inches apart.
Dodge that. Good job, Gabe. What you doing, Ella? Hosting a dance show? So she's singing. And then Solly.
Thank you. Okay.
Solly, are you sweeping? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. Oh.
There we go. Right there. Gaby, can you hold it right here? I'm going to put a screw in right there.
You can do this, Gabe.
Amazing. All right, let's switch sides. You come over here and hold it, and I'll put one into this stud. This might seem like absolutely nothing or super pitiful to a lot of people, but we don't build things, and we just learned how to use power tools, and we're using reclaimed lumber. So we're choosing the best pieces that have no splintering or rot, and we are using them to make this dilapidated shed functional until we can build a new one. That's exciting.
This one goes boom, boom.
Second shelf is done, and I think that's all we need for now. We can put a third one here if we need to, but I think we're good right now. Started moving bikes in, so now let's clean up this mess we've made. We are all done. The mess is cleaned up out here, and it is all organized. Whew! There we go. Looking good. Kids worked hard. They have easy access straight to the door for the bikes and helmets. And then all my gardening stuff is actually organized. Awesome. Thank you so much for sticking around today, friends, for this organizational and clean out video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Bye-bye.